Ah, I suppose it's Tuesday, I should really crack on with it, shouldn't I? I normally do this on a Monday night and then process everything ready to be, uploaded overnight and then released on the Tuesday, but I was busy recovering from having my bones turned to paste from a weekend of quad biking. Seriously, everything hurts. Why is everything so painful? I don't know. Hang on a sec. The amber nectar. Almost as good as 530 coconut ammo. Right. Oh, where were we? We were in the process of building things. And, hang on a second, somebody pointed this out to me that I made a massive cock-up. Doesn't happen often, but look at that! I sent my expensive phone route to the wrong fucking sector. Da-da-da-da.
Either it's profitable, or it has to be deleted.
It has to be deleted. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much I've got. I got 125 tons there. So what I will do is I will create a cheap transport route. I'll do.
New transfer.
It'll slowly transfer it up into the sector I want it to, so that's good. God, I can't believe I haven't played this in a week. Feels good, man. Right, so I want to do some more building. Now, what I'm thinking of is I need to get more level 2 workers in here. And hello. I have a problem. Yep, I have a supply problem. It is a magnificent problem. It is one that I will fix shortly. Come on. There we go. Look at that. 2 power, it's fine. That'll do. That will do. God, I've missed this. Can't believe I've not played this in a week. Yep, there we go. Right, so then, let us see what we shall do. Okay, so I've got cash coming in, I've got plenty of income. I could do with more income because I am greedy. So what I'll do is I'll do some development work over here. You know, I was quite surprised at how well the deer story went down last week. I was genuinely thought I was going to repulse a few people with the concept of me having to, you know, kick a deer to death. It appears that some of you are actually quite sick in the head and really enjoyed that. So there are no tales of me kicking animals to death this week. However, oh shit, there we go. After I mentioned I worked in the industry and at Codemasters, I had a couple of...
from inadequate supply of goods.
Is it already? That's impressive. Yes, I had some interesting people asking about what I did at Codemasters and what titles I worked on. In fact, I think it was... what was her name now? Dawn Spooner? Asked, you know, what kind of titles I worked on. So, and someone else asked me whether or not I was still working on that game I was designing. I suppose I should really answer 2 questions at once. Right, anyway, so, a little sort of story for you. I joined Codemasters at the tail end of 2010. A guy called Alex... Oh, fuck, what was his name now? Alex McLeod? No, McLean? I can't remember. I think it was McLean. Basically, was the studio head. And, yeah, they were in the middle of working on Formula 1 2010, and I joined the ranks halfway through. And, my interview there was a bit of a story of legend, and I believe it's still told to this day. Oh, what the hell, I'll tell you about it. Anyway, so, I turned up there for a job interview. Okay, and obviously, you know, being a studio, gaming tends to do things a bit differently from most. So I turned up there, and I was waiting in the lobby, and Alex McLean turned up, and he said to me, he goes, "Are you here for the interview?" And I was the only person in there, and I thought, "Yep, it's me." So I said, "Yep, sure, it's me." He goes, "Great, come on through." So we went in, and we started talking about Formula 1, and, you know, I'm a petrol head, so I like cars and stuff, and, you know, we hit it off pretty well.
Next astronaut team incoming.
he took me through to this room, and it was... it had in it a massive projector, and in the middle of it was a carbon monocoque for simulator. For a simulator. And basically it was like, oh god, how do I put it? Basically, it was called the D-Box, and it was a racing simulator mounted on hydraulics, and the idea was you could basically go racing with it and you get full inertia as it threw you around the office. Oh, it was great fun. So he says, what do you think of, Formula 1? I said, well, I'm more of a GT fan myself, mainly because I think Formula 1 is a pussy sport with too much politics and not enough actual racing. And we hit it off, we started talking, and he disappeared, and then another gentleman came in. I can't remember his name now, but I've got him on my LinkedIn. I should look that up. And we sat down, and we pretty much spent an hour trying to outdo one another over on Suzuka. Now, it's a course I know very well, at the back of my hand even. And we had a whale of a time. It was great fun. And, yeah, about an hour into it, Alex came back, and he asked me what I thought. I thought, yeah, it's great, quite happily sit there and play this with you guys for a lot longer. Sweet!
Your global
And,
market share has increased.
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hang on. So, as I was saying, yeah, Alex came in, and he asked me what I thought of it, and I thought, yeah, it's great. And he looked at me, and he said, well, what do you want to do next? And I thought, hang on a second, that's not normally a question that gets asked during a job interview. And he said, well, what do you want to do next? And I looked him in the face and rather deadpanningly just said, well, I was kind of hoping you'd give me the job. I kid you not, I've never seen the colour drain out of someone's face that quick. He turned to his comrade and he said, oh shit, we fucked up. And I was like, oh? He goes, yeah, we thought you were from the BBC, here to do an article on us. I was like, okay. So in the meantime, my actual manager, who I would have been working for, was sitting in the boardroom going, where the fuck is this guy? And there I am, hooning it around Suzuka with the studio head. Yeah, I eventually... The meeting dragged on for like a couple hours longer, obviously, whilst I went and had the real job interview. And I remember walking out of there, and I shook my head thinking, shit, I fucked this up so badly. And, I may have even muttered it aloud as I walked to the elevator, and the guy who was basically seeing me to the door said, nah man, don't worry, you got this. I was like, whatever. I'll believe it when the paperwork comes through. Sure enough, it came through 2 weeks later, and I was like, yes, king of the world. And yes, that's how I started working at Codemasters. And I stayed there through the majority of F1 2011's development. And it was good. And there's actually a 3D model of me walking around the pit lane in F1 2011. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But, yeah, I see him occasionally poke his head through. And I'm like, oh, God, I wish I had a haircut that day. But no, it was quality, it really was. I worked with some of the most amazing people I've ever worked with there.
Energy shortage.
The talent was just fucking phenomenal. I hung out with... Oh, God... It's been a long time, I've forgotten a lot of names. But I got to hang out with professionals like Gary Tong, who taught me the best part of how to be a better artist in Photoshop. I hung out with... oh, God, what was his name now? He was lead designer on F1. And I learnt a lot about video game design from him. I always did it as a hobby, but to actually see it done professionally was fantastic. You know, to work alongside people who really knew their shit. Oh man, I learned so much there. But anyway, whilst I was there, I came up with a concept for a new breed of racing game. Now, at the time, we had Grid 2, which was in very, very, very early alpha. And when I went down to the Southern studio, I saw it, and to be honest, I wasn't that impressed. And I thought, this is going to kind of suck a little, and funny enough, it did.
Change it. Make your choice, make a difference.
Oh, shut up. Ooh, I know what I wanted to do. Sorry, kind of getting a little carried away here. Yeah, I'm rattling off a story, and I've completely forgotten I wanted to actually do stuff. Most notably to do with security. Ooh, sufficient.
Got any work to do?
No work for you, son. Ah, yes, that's right. I put one over there, didn't I? Okay, so I've only got 2. I could do with getting the 3rd one in. Where shall I put him? This is a good question. I'm thinking I'm going to stick you back here.
Yeah. Is there something?
So yes, I got to hang out with some brilliant minds and that, and I started developing my own racing game. Basically, it was going to be like the original Race Driver Grid, but with a physics model which wasn't made of ice, and it actually had some teeth to it. And it was going pretty well, actually, until I left the studio. Before I could present it to, you know, the world. It was something I was working on in my spare time. You know, it wasn't part of the job, but I thought, why not? And after I left, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go, see if I can get this made. And to be honest, it was a pain in the ass, because we didn't have things like Kickstarter, and I wasn't willing to put my house up as a collateral from another mortgage. So, in the end, I ended up shelving the project. And it was basically Race Driver Grid based in GT racing, which in my opinion is proper racing. Ah, excellent, that's looking good now. How am I doing for... Ooh, shit, running low on water. Okay, so I'm going to have to start thinking about logistics. Water. Okay, I've got some nice work down here. But I will need to start fucking around with roads. Sorry, I start the conversation and I wander off and start thinking about things I need to do in this. Where was I? Ah, yes, I was trying to self-develop it, but I wasn't going to put the money up for, you know, under the mortgage. And so I shelved it. And it wasn't until I got a contract, EA knocked on my door and said, do you want to go do some stuff for us over at Crytek in Germany? I was like, okay, sure. You paying for it? Yep. Wicked. When's the plane due? And I went over there, and, you know, coming towards the end of the contract, you know, a bunch of us went down to the local Irish bar, which is strange, but yeah, they had one in Germany. And it was really cool. It was a weird bar, because it had money stapled all over the ceiling. And the idea was, if you were struggling for a trip home, you could just take a £5 off the wall, sorry, €5, which would be the equivalent of 5 sheets of toilet paper. And so long as you replaced it, you know, when the next time you came back, you were good. And whilst we were there, I don't really drink. I had, you know, 1 or 2 drinks to celebrate with the lads. The project was coming to an end. Our contracts were not being renewed. And I mentioned that I had this thing that I wanted to do, but I was having problems in getting it funded, primarily to do with licensing fees. I mean, you know, I had a chat with Aston Martin and Ford and that, and they were like, yeah, this is not going to be cheap. So, you know, I said, you know, but rather than, you know, they were really helpful. Everyone started giving ideas as to how I could develop this thing and, you know, push it forward. And a mate of mine, Felix... A mate of mine, Felix, said, I got an idea. So, we went back to the studio, and he loaned me a film, and he says, look, man, if you can't afford to make it in real life, make it fictitiously. And I sat there and went, how the fuck did I not think of this to begin with? And... sure enough, he loaned me a film called Redline. Now, I hadn't seen Japanese anime since I was a teenager. I remember when Evangelion first hit the UK on ADV Films, but anyway, he loaned me this film, and I went back to my hotel and I watched it. It was either that or a German dub of The Running Man with Schwarzenegger in. And anyway, I was just mindfucked. This thing was absolutely insane. And suddenly, within like an hour, my mind was racing. I had new ideas, new concepts to work with. So I thought, yes, this is what I want to do. So I flew back to the UK about a week or 2 later. No, sorry, I lie. It was about a week later. And I basically took the original concept, I tore it up, and I ripped it up and rebuilt it and completely overhauled it. I'm on my... well, it went through 3 rewrites in total. And...
Shuttle arriving. according to schedule.
Wow. Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, I could do with another one. Pop you down there. That'll do. So yeah, I tore it up and rebuilt it, and everything was good. Everything was good, and I started developing it, and I experimented in 3ds Max and Unreal Engine, and I managed to replicate the 3D visual, the visual style of this film called Redline, and oh god, it's so good. So the game is actually content. The design phase of it is complete. Okay, the game actually works, and I had enough to basically get a build on the go. So whilst I started working on that, I started also at the same time developing the world for it, because I wanted to create some sort of I wanted to create a story-based racing title. Now, that in itself is kind of like a taboo. You don't do sports and stories games, because it's usually, you know, you fall into the kind of tropes where you've got the last second win, or, you know, the rookie who comes out of nowhere, or the underdog story and that. But I decided to, you know, take it off on a hinge, and without revealing too much, we've got everything from artificial intelligence, orbital lasers, warring factions. It's madness, and it is going to be good. So yeah, that's actually all been written and done. The game is actually working, and the prototype actually does work, but I've got nothing in engine at the moment. I've got some assets built, but the plan was to get a playable demo, maybe just like, you know, a couple laps around a track, and have it shown off at EGX at the NEC, which was in September this year. Being as I live like a couple of miles down the road from the NEC, it was like the next logical step. But 2016, like a Thai hooker came along, pulled down her skirt, and fucked me right in the asshole with a big, massive dong. And I got laid off again at the start of the year, from another contract, which was annoying as hell, because I was swimming in money back then. And contracts have been a bit on the crap side over here. It's not the availability, it's the money. I mean, fuck me, I got people trying to undercut me like crazy at the moment. And so, yeah, things haven't been moving. 2016 basically just screwed everything up. And that's not even going into the fact it's killed every major celebrity we've had. So, it's still working. I'm still working on it. I did hire an artist just recently, but she's just turned around and fucked me for a couple of concepts. So, at the moment, I'm in a bit of a legal battle with her. Bitch. Oh no, don't worry, I got her wrapped up in a contract. She ain't getting out of this. I'm gonna get my fucking money back. Wasn't much, it's only about a couple £100, but it's the principal, man. You know. So, yeah, that's also slowing me down. But never mind. It is coming. It's coming. I just need money. God, it always revolves around money. I could do some help as well, man. But we are working on it.
It's not like working for a company.
Sorry, I've just gone off on one, haven't I? Jesus, how long have I been rabbiting for? 20 minutes? Wow. Oh, God! How have I not got a rebellion on my hands? I'm not paying attention. Alright, I'm going to start having issues here with food soon. Yeah, no. I'm not paying attention. This is not good. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to probably... Ow, wow, 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 wow. Actually... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Shut up! I know we've got no power. Well, I can't build anything this side of the world anyway, so I might as well stick some power in it. Eight. There we go. Might as well lay it in the There we go. So what I'll do is I'll probably build across a bit more over to here. I should really start having some fun with these shapes because it is looking very New Yorky. And that's not good. What I'll do is I'll get rid of that there. Stick one of them over there. Ornaments.
Like work is following me home now.
You know, someone complained I don't put enough parks in. He's right, I don't. There we go. This will look nice when it's done. Okay. Let's get some more ornaments on the go. Some great big bushy trees. I got the scratch, so I might as well use it. So yeah, things aren't going too bad. Oh, God, I really do hurt from the weekend. Oh. There's an off-roading track over by Rugby, which is not too far from me. About a 20-minute drive south. And the old man took his quad down there, because he was like, oh, come on, son, you'll have a great time. Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad. So anyway, he goes off, literally hooning around this track. I'm like, Dad, you're 70, act your age. He goes, no, I'll turn into dust. Fine. So he goes hooning off, and he comes back and says, right, you fucking go for it. Alright, fine. So on I go, off I go. Oh, so much fun, but I am really not... I've come to the conclusion, I'm not built like Superman. Everything hurts. I will stick you over here. No! Shit. Okay, so I've got one... information. I'll get more... No. Hang on. 9, 10, 11. Fuck it, I'll do. Yeah, let's start having some fun with these buildings, shall we? Nope, that won't fit. Nah, let's get rid of that. What can I stick in there? Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do?
Where'd I put the keys?
I think I'm just gonna... No, that's too big.
All these public holidays are free.
There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely, I think. Right, okay, so now we've got this side of the island building. Ugh. I really should go and start doing some stuff about food, because I am going to start having issues with that. Okay, I got 18 in. That's sucking. 17. Hang on a second. Why am I producing so much? Go on, you can have some more.
Renewing parameters.
We're not exactly short on cash at the moment, so it's not an issue. Yeah,
Space shuttle docking.
ooh, there's a point. I haven't been up into orbit yet. Let's go into orbit.
Nothing on fire or exploding.
Yeah. Tea's going cold. This is bullshit.
Welcome to your corporate orbital station. You are free to expand it in order to pursue scientific research only possible in 0G. Enjoy your stay. I'll be on standby to advise you. Take note. The station can be expanded to pursue various types of research. Further actions required.
Alright, now then, I'm gonna have... What? No! Hang on a second. Just give me the technology. There we go. Okay. Now then, I want to... the trick is going to be expanding outwards without relying on technology, which I'm going to have to ultimately get rid of. I hate going through this. I wish it was more like the science and research we had in 2070, which was just so much easier and so much more in depth. But then again, there's a lot more to fiddle with in 2070 than 2005, which is a shame.
Working conditions met. Research now possible.
Haha!
Please keep your nothing on fire or exploding. At the moment, this provides you with. Please keep your motivation.
Shut up! Right, basically, I don't have enough astronauts, so there's no point in me really pushing that too much. I get more astronauts by having more people within the influence area of a shuttle station. Sorry, a test center. Oh! Stuffing the black hole. I think I accidentally walked to that video on the internet once. Right, you're not bushy enough. There you go, you can have more trees in there. Right, now then, I'm going to have to, realistically, I need more people for that before I can... But I need synth cells. I'm fine for that. I'm fine for... No, I'm not fine for cyber eyes. Shit.
Review. Transfer.
Let's go make some more.
In times like these, it's important that people move closer together, especially with terrorism.
Shut up. Okay, so I need... Oh, I have email. Who's this from? Nah, no one important. Okay, so I need eyes. 63, that's going to hurt power. I'm starting to push outwards now, which is good. So I got 6 eyes in. Now you got to get more in, not without expanding the molybdenum. Well, I need to expand out to another mine. Oh, tell you what I can do now. There we go. I'll reduce operating costs of that. Let's see. That'll do. Plenty of fish in. I'm happy. And everyone in my world is happy. Well, actually, I lie. People are not happy. Why are not you not happy? Who's not happy? Happy people do not get homes. Right, okay. So I've got eyes. Okay. In we go. Okay, so we've got eyes in. I've got fermented drinks. I just need synth cells. No, I've got synth cells. I just need... Ow. God, I hate these things. You know, fuck it. I think it's time to start making some development plans elsewhere. I've been shit-hammering this. Okay, so that's good. I really should move that as well. Where can I stick it, though? Might use this area here for some development. Come with me. Ah, it's going to punch my logistics in the face, though. Yeah, I'm a bit anal about this. Oh, that'll do. Realistically, probably get one more in. -6 for shit hammer one of them. That should balance. Yep, so I got lots of synth cells, lots of fermented drinks. This is good. Right, now then, we can start upgrading. Ha 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 ha. Alright, how big is the ring? Oh, the ring is very big. Alright, let's start making this look a little pretty. What? No, I don't want the fleet.
You rock. You totally...
You're damn right I rock. Okay, who can I upgrade? I'll upgrade you, and you two. It's going up. This is what I want. Obviously, the second I go up to level 3 housing, it will expand even more so. Oh, they just go through this shit like it's nothing. This is not funny. There we go, 24%. Ooh, box of toys. Right, I think I'm ready to expand upwards and get more people in.
Thank you for making all this possible.
I need super alloys though, which is a Arctic construction. I need scientists though to get that, so I need to do some work up there. Maybe for next video? Maybe? Got a chance. Right. There we go.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
It's fine. We got this. Yeah. Holy shit, my money's running down quite a bit. I am expanding way too quickly here. But I'm pleased I've got the reserves. Now we're there for security. I could really do with one down here as well. So, where shall I put it? I'm thinking... here will do nicely.
It's not like working for a company.
Trying to think. Best way of doing this. Yeah, fuck it. You're all homeless. I'm sorry, it's for the greater good. The greater good. Oh, that's a lot of power I don't have. Yoink. However, I do have space over here for more power. Ha ha ha.
Space Shuttle docking.
Like I said, we're not min-maxing, we're just making shit look good. Can't believe it's so expensive to stick one of these down. It's like, what, 4 grand? Crazy, man. It's crazy numbers.
Didn't expect the management to show up.
Oh, hello.
Want to do something for me for a change?
No.
Ah, yes.
No.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I want a
Yep.
super.
You come to me with money, you get the job. It is very simple. Now then, where is the boat? There it is.
Docking successful.
Docking successful.
On our way.
Ah, please be over here and not... There you go.
Process concluded. Thank you very
Bingo.
much.
Ah, that's an easy 6 grand. I'm not complaining. Oh, hello. Speaking of complaining...
Nick's the home of saving.
Oh, give me your money, sir. Excellent. That's 60 grand. I ain't complaining about that. Right. I should really start getting some super alloys on the go. Ooh. Super alloys, though, is a scientist technology. Right, first things first, let's see if this man wants to buy any fish.
Winner out there.
Oh, he wants to buy lots of things.
Sweet price.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, that's a lot of money. It's made me very happy. Very, very happy. Right, so we need to get some scientists.
An interesting place, indeed.
Oh, I still haven't got rid of this bloody cough. Thankfully, this doesn't actually require heat, so I can get away with that. I'll sort out the community. Yeah. Okay, so...
Oh, sorry. Engrossed
Right.
in thought.
No. Oh, look at that. Money's going up nicely. Right, now I should have access to... Ooh, no, I don't. Shit! 250 of them! I'm running out of fish. Oh, I need another cannery. Stop making houses, make a cannery. Question is, where can I put it? I need to start thinking about thermals now, as well as logistics. See, I've got logistics still coming in from this here. There's one logistic plant there. So it makes sense for me to stick it over there, but I'm going to have... I don't know. I still need to get Sorry. I still need to get... and I'm running low on 161, that's fine. How many scientists have I got in here now? 200. Ah, really? Shit. Ah. Stupid cough. Yeah, I do need to sort that.
Okay, we've completed the blueprints for the rocket launch pad plans and done a few tests. As far as we're concerned, you can start construction.
The blueprints do look promising, but I spoke with John Rafferty, and there are some practical issues.
What, and there's a whinging old shit? Yeah, we know. Okay, I need power. So that's sorted. More foam is good. It's not going to fit in there. There's no point fitting that in there. Thing is, I need to think of the calorie as well, where I'm going to stick it, because I'll need the thermal off it. I'd like to start pushing it over here. Oh, hello, dogs. It's crazy the detail I put into this engine. I mean, the dogs leave footprints everywhere. Nuts. Yeah, I'm pleased by little things. Okay. I'm not sure on thermal at the moment, but oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna... I can always remove it later. Fish. I will need more fish though, so I need a coastal site.
This building space is assigned only to you.
Okay, I can get... Oh no, I'll get 2 more of them in. Maybe if I start branching it up there, I can get the thermal over in that corner there. That's not... Okay, that's not a bad idea. Be nice if I moved everything 1 point over.
The transfer route suffers from an inadequate supply of goods.
There you go, you're fixed. Be happy. Because then I can start swinging the road up here. Like so. Or, no shit, I could have come across there, couldn't I? Yeah. So, right, this is the problem with the Arctic. You're going to have lots of fiddling to fiddle around with. Shut up, it all fits. It all works. Molybdenum, how are we doing for molybdenum? I still need more calorie. Oh, that takes some valuable mine, that does. Shit. The only other mine site I've got is over here, which means I'm going to have to branch out to another territory. Question is, which one do I go for?
You did well. I think we should consider preferred partners.
What did I do?
For you. I'd hoped to find you here, and now I hope you'll agree to take part in a little project.
Space shuttle docking.
Very good. The custodians already gave you clearance.
Oh, that hurt financially. Knocked a good 100 grand off it. Alright, we'll get this. Hopefully, hang on a second. 3 of 6. So... as soon as I get executives in, I can then move over to the Tundra. Then we can start doing moss production and biocatalysts, which will be great for our food issues. So I'm thinking further on down the line, about 5 steps down.
Excellent work. I'll be sure to recommend you.
Copy that.
I was told I'd find you here. I have an assignment I'd like you to consider.
Yeah. Not short on energy here, son. Why am I losing money?
Sorry, but I'm short on time. Anthony Goodwin, Secretary of Pan-Terrestrial Commerce. It's my duty to inform you that your company is now listed on the world markets. Come to my office and we'll talk details.
Ah, no, it's money. Okay.
You? What a nice...
Oh, that's why.
As long as I can carry out my research.
Okay, seems to be under the impression that. Okay, yeah. No, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Okay, so now I can get super alloys on the go. So, for that I need molybdenum and aluminium. Now, aluminium is not so bad, +3. Molybdenum is not doing too brilliantly. Plasma cutters, though, are ridiculously demanding when it comes to workforce and energy. First things first, though, we could really do with getting another mine on the go. Alright, just gonna keep power up for a bit, that's fine.
The production is running? Good. Besides launch pad and shuttle construction, metal like this has many other applications.
Oh, ow! That's a lot of workforce. Aluminium's taking a kick in the face, but that's not a biggie. Boom, there we go. That's that sorted. I can always sell the rest to your man over here.
Yo, how you doing?
Like
Love
that.
The price. Deal.
Good, you're here.
Go away.
A flag popped up on a bulletin.
Go away. Alright, so now we've got super alloys being produced. This is good. What? No, wrong button. Ooh, that's a point. Need more cyber eyes.
Renewing parameters.
And let's get some super alloys on the go from here. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's the thing. The metal deliveries are coming in at a good rate now.
Phase 3 is within reach, but coordinating all the different branches of your space program will be a tremendous task. You will have to delegate some responsibilities, like it or not. Security controls, essential in our spaceport. Even more so when you're dealing with terrorists of the Orbital Watch's caliber.
Just need super alloys in. As soon as we got those, then we can start upgrading them.
It isn't my favorite. The right stuff at the right price.
It's easy money. Easy, easy money. Come on, Sonny boy.
I want to work for you.
Great. Everything is going according to schedule.
Ah, there we
Not
go.
long before you cross the final frontier, so to speak.
Look at that magnificence.
Is already reviewing the plans for the launch ramps.
What?
Let's complete the final stages and make those plans a reality.
Battle stations. Block them.
It's my phone.
Don't let anyone escape.
Bonus points if you know where that's from.
The route suffers from an inadequate supply of goods.
What? -20? What the fuck?
Yeah, is there something you want?
Why am I short on neuro implants? Oh, I know what it is doing. That's why. He wants a fight.
transfer route suffers from an...
Excellent. You fulfilled the mission.
I'm aware of that. Oh, I'm juggling so many
Well,
things at the
good, you're
moment.
here. Then the trip was worth it. Interested in a little project?
Come on,
Transfer
fast
route
forward.
Inefficient. Cause missing goods.
I'm aware of this. They're blockading everything, which means I have to kill everyone.
Fleet on standby.
Oh, buckle up, son. You're gonna get a kick in like a dead deer.
Next astronaut team incoming.
Underway. Roger.
How many do I need to kill? 16 of them.
Coordinates confirmed.
Nuclear missile fired.
On our way. Affirmative.
Stunning.
Weapon systems online.
Pushes them into my parlor.
Energy shields active.
Come on.
Green to go. All hands engage.
They're lights. I don't need to worry about them. There we go. Right. So that's that sorted. And I can move into the tundra. This is very, very good. $8,305. That's because I've stopped the supply of cyber eyes, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Apple pie order, thanks to you.
Apple pie order. I like that.
That is to say, everything is the way it always is.
Yeah, we're not going to go past executives on this part of the world. We will go up to investors over here, because we've got the room for stadiums as well. But we'll drop a couple of train stations in here, and hopefully that should be sorted. And then we'll start working on Tundra next week. But now I want more people, because I need to get that up. So, let's get some more in. Haha, look at that! Is that not magnificent? It'd be magnificent if everything all looked good. There we go, look at that.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
There is much complaining.
Business successes multiplying.
I see, I see, I see. However, there's too much up there, so we just need to bring that down. There you go, look at that.
Renewing parameters.
Nice and easy. Oh, that's jumping up a bit. It's nice.
You came to see me?
Fleet on its way.
So
Ah, wrong button.
The wages, the climate at work, talk about
Looking for a good deal? I got nothing but the best. I know you'll find that very...
Pricey, but it works.
You? Here? Thank you for making all this possible.
Yeah, things are going that smoothly now. I'm running out of cyber ice, so I probably might get one more or two upgrades. But we've got the density now around this expanding nicely.
Reaching position.
Obviously, completing and
Inside.
building luxury good IntelliWare and bioenhancers will obviously increase this.
I feel like I should try cooking.
That was the old man that called me. Actually, we're coming up to an hour. Oh, look at that. You're going to have to wait another week. Oh, I'm such an arsehole. Well, anyway, things are moving along nicely. We've got, we can start working in the Tundra next. Oh, hang on a second. Who's this?
I wish someone would take care of that.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Be a champ.
Docking successful. On our way.
Oh, where are you?
Object successfully detected.
You always take matters seriously. Thanks for that.
Okay, so lots of executives before I can go into space. Money's coming in, this is good. Need to produce luxury food. It's going to be a while for I hit that 12 grand income. Actually, I could probably push it if I just expand outwards with more level 1 workers, but I've got all this to fill. I mean, look at all this shit. Gonna have so much fun. But it is time consuming. You know what, someone said, why don't you make a time lapse? I'm pretty certain last time I tried to do something like that in the 2070 run, people lost their shit at me. So, I'm not going to. Anyway, it is an hour. Time is up. I need to render this and get it online, because I guarantee if I go over into Wednesday, I'll get it in the neck. And I need to call the old man back and find out what he wants. He's probably wants to go quadding again. I don't think my bones can take it. Why am I so soft and spongy? Oh, the mind is willing, but the body is weak. Anyway, I am out of here. I will see you all next week. Ta-ta for now.
Shuttle arriving.